for the average person, you get injured doing something that you've never done before, and it may just discourage you from doing that thing.
100%.
Again. He knew, as he said in that clip a little while ago, you got to be man enough to deal with the consequences of doing something like this. And he said, I was man enough, and yes, he was. So how do you, you've done some pretty insane stuff. You've had to get your mind ready to do some very dangerous things. Is there any part of you that can relate to what his process or what his way of thinking had to have been in order to deal with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because I got hurt right on, in my special ops career. Instantly. I mean, almost immediately I got hurt and hospitalized.
Right.
And it was a bad injury. I was a toad jumper, my second jump out of the airplane, pulled me all the way across the fryer drop zone, pulled my bicep into my forearm, dislocated my shoulder, broken ribs, concussion, and hospitalized me for a couple months. But the process wasn't over yet, man.
Right.
I had to finish jump school because I wanted to be special forces.
Right.
And then you get hurt doing something else. It's like, well, I need to get well because I want to do this thing also.
Yes.
Yeah. I have to go to the next step. What is the next step in the process? So I wanted to keep leveling up. So yeah, I could definitely relate, especially, later on he does something that I could relate to as well.
So he's not planning on getting injured, but it's just such a factor he has to keep.
Yep. It's probable.
Yeah.
That if you live a dangerous lifestyle, you're going to get hurt. It is probable. It's not possible. It is probable.
Right. Right. I can't think of another human being or another example of someone going as balls out, bold to go that high as he did. Mm-hmm. Because he knew that the path was cluttered with potential injury, risk, failure, and the like of it. But he wanted to go absolutely as high as he possibly could. Mm-hmm. So was it the jumping? Or was it, because when you really go over his story, he's not like a motorcycle guy.
No. It was more like the thrill of victory.
It's a thrill of victory.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. I think that was just his vehicle.
Yeah, it could have been anything.
Yeah, it could have been go fast on a boat or go the deepest underwater. Right. He was going to do something.
Right.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just fame. It wasn't just to be known per se.
No.
It was
he had to.
You know what I mean?
He was driven to be great at these things that nobody else can do.
And he kept saying that in every interview. He would say, that's what I do is not that. What I do, that guy did this, but I do this. Mm-hmm. And so when he said, because the most common question he got was, do you have a death wish?
Yeah, right.
And he'd say, I have a death wish to die 103 with a naked woman next to me. It's my death wish.